what? Today I'm doing my first cooking video, and I know that you've already done a couple, but I came across this really amazing recipe and I just wanted to share it with you so much, so I decided to put it in a video. And just to be clear, I did not make up the recipe that I'm going to be using for this video. Actually, Cassie Ho from Blog Pilates came up with it, and if you want, you can either look up her YouTube channel or her website, but I'm not going to annotate it or put a links or anything because let's be honest, I'm way too lazy, and you can use your little fingers and type on your keyboard or on your smartphone or whatever and look it up yourself. So finally, for the big reveal, what we're making today is ice cream with only 2 ingredients. Alright, so the first ingredient that we're going to be using is a banana, a ripe banana, because you're going to want it to be sweet. I'm going to peel it as you do because we don't want the peel, we want like the nice actual fruit part of it. Yeah. And now we're just going to chop it up into little coins, I guess. And this is just to make it so that it will be easier to break up later when we put it into our food processor. By the way, you're probably going to want a food processor or a blender for this recipe, or else your ice cream won't really have a nice consistency that's smooth. It's possible to do without a blender, but I just really recommend it to get a really realistic ice creamy feel. And now once that's all chopped up, we're just going to throw it into this plastic bag. Yay, off we go. All the little decapitated pieces of the banana. And peel it off. Ta-da! And we're just going to throw this bag into the freezer for a couple hours until it's pretty cold. And now with the power of technology, our banana is ready to go into the food processor. JK, I prepared this last night, but it's really important that you prep the banana before you freeze it because it's really hard to peel and cut a frozen banana. I'm just going to put this into my food processor. Yes. And now we're ready to add our second ingredient, which is going to be soy milk. Now, I know not everyone drinks soy milk, and you can totally use regular cow's milk or almond milk or rice milk instead. However, if the milk that you're using isn't sweetened, I recommend adding in some honey or just some sugar or whatever into the mix, because if you don't, the ice cream might turn out a little bland. I'm just going to add in about 1/3 of a cup, but really you can do it however much you want. Just be careful not to add in too much, or else your ice cream might be a little too liquid and then it'll be more like melted ice cream instead of regular ice cream. Okay, so I'm just going to add that in there. Yeah, that should be about good. Okay, so now we just need to put the lid on this thing and turn it on. I suggest starting out with the pulse at first, just so that it breaks up the banana a bit, and then you can switch to a regular, just steady turning of the blade. So, in the middle of your blending, it's always good to make sure that you get a spoon in there and just kind of mix it around so that you don't have any weird chunks of banana in there. Okay. Alright, so that looks pretty good, and we can take it out and try it. So I've just got my bowl here, and we'll just scoop it in as one does. Alright, it looks like this is a little too liquid right now, seeing that I just poured it in instead of scooped it. So actually, I might throw this into the freezer for a bit, just so that it really solidifies nicely. It's more of an ice cream than ice cream soup. Let's be honest, I ain't got enough time to wait around for this stuff to become solid, okay? I still have to edit this video, and I have to do a bunch of homework, and then I have to go to work today, so it's not happening, but just trust me, this stuff is really good. Just maybe don't put in as much milk as I did, and you'll be all good. And it's still freaking amazing. Question of the day, what is your favorite type of ice cream? Mine is cookies and cream. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. And that is all I have for you in this video, Sarah. Please let me know if you tried out my recipe. It is super simple and easy. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you all have a wonderful week until I see you again. The end.